Right. Everyone, my name is Magistrate Woodman. I am the magistrate within the courthouse today. We are here to hear an event between Victoria Police and an Andrew McDicklePickel. Interesting last name, Mr. Pickle. Pickle?
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, excellent. Don't tolerate any outbreaks or yelling within my courtroom. Any issues with this will be met with contempt of court, and I'm not afraid to assign it. Prosecution, please step forward, identify yourself, state your name and rank, charges you're bringing forth today, evidence and testimony, please.
Your Honour, my name is First Constable Samantha Cody from Victorian Police Force, as you already know. The charges we are looking for today is resist arrests, assault on police, and making threats to kill, Your Honour. I'd like to add that charge on if that's okay with you.
It shouldn't be a problem, provided you can give the required evidence for it. So what evidence do you have, or is it your own testimony
I have my own testimony as well as a witness and my other officer's testimony.
Very well.
And 2 photos of the individual, what was in the cell at the time.
I see. I'll step forward and present that evidence to me, the photographs.
Yep. Make sure this is the correct one. Did you get that one?
Let's see. I only have one photograph. That's okay.
Yeah, it's just a photo of him in the cell.
Just the one? Alright, very good. Alright, yep. Defense, if that's all. Prosecution,
yeah,
you can
all.
Please take a seat. Defense, it's your turn. Please come forward, identify yourself. And what evidence do you have to defend yourself with today?
My word.
That's just your testimony? Fantastic. Now, would you like me to read out the charges that you're being charged with and explain them? Alright, fantastic. Not a problem. So, in regards to assault police, this is attacking a police officer with an unarmed strike without downing them. And downing actually means they require medical assistance to get back on their feet. Resisting arrest is attempting in any way, physical or otherwise, to prevent police from arresting you or someone else. And the final one, which I'll just look up real quick, it's not one we get very often, is make threats to kill, which is listed as someone has clearly made a threat or threats that they intend serious bodily harm or death against another person. So in regards to these charges, do you wish to plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty to all.
Not guilty to all three? Alright, fantastic. Right, please take a seat. And we will start off with prosecution. Please step forward. You have 8 minutes to present your case here today.
Howdy, Your Honour. Can you hear me?
Yes. If you can speak up a little bit, that'd be fantastic.
Beautiful. Is that better?
Oh, that's excellent. Thank you.
Beautiful. Approximately around 4:45, Victorian police officers responded to a call regarding someone arguing and saying that he was getting his vehicles towed. We responded to the call since it did also say help in our CAD. So as we responded to the call, as we arrived on scene, we seen Mr. Andrew and so I believe it's Bradford, the witness. As we responded to that call, Mr. Bradford stated that Mr. Andrew said that he was going to throw a rock at him to his head, I believe. That's what he stated. If it's okay with you, Honour, could I bring up Mr. Bradford, the witness?
Sure, not a problem. Mr. Bradford, please come through the gates there. An officer might have to let you through.
Might have to search
and
you.
Take a seat on my left-hand side after the officer searches you. Make sure we don't get any weapons inside this facility.
That's okay.
Right, yes, please take a seat. And, so do you promise not to mislead the court under threat of perjury?
I do, Your Honour.
Fantastic. Alright, please proceed prosecution.
Mr. Bradford, can you tell me in your own words what exactly happened? As why you called us?
Yeah, no worries. So basically, I started my shift off, picked up a tow truck. I was parked in an alleyway waiting for a couple calls to come in. As I was waiting there, the defence or Matt sitting down over there drove up on the incorrect side of the lanes, smashing the fences all next to me and approached me window when I was sitting in there. He then told me that I towed his Lamborghini, which I haven't towed any, or towed one car, but it definitely wasn't a Lamborghini. Then accused me of towing his Bugatti and he wants it back. And then told him that it's not happening, I haven't towed any cars. Then got really aggressive, said he bashed me head in with a rock. He said that he's done it before, and then put in the 000 call, and then he walked over someone who took a photo of us in the laneway and basically clobbered them over the head, and made them pass out on the sidewalk. Then the police showed up, and yeah, and old mate ran away, and that's all I saw.
Right, that's all from you, Mr. Bradford. That's your name, correct?
Alright, thank you very much. Excellent.
Beautiful. You may take a seat, Mr. Bradford.
It's Brad Knight, Your
Brad
Honour,
Knight.
for the record, yeah.
Oh, very good. Right, please take a seat back in the gallery, sir.
Your Honor, can't remember if I told you how many weeks we're looking for today. We're just looking for approximately.
I was going to request that at the end, depending on which way the trial goes.
Alright,
But
okay.
if you wish to state that now, that's fine.
I'll do it after the trial. Is it okay if I bring my other witness up, my other fellow colleague officer?
Excellent. Yes, please. You have about 4 minutes left.
Alrighty, can you tell me exactly what happened after I said to detain Mr. Andrew, can't say his last name, I apologize.
Of course.
Yeah, can you tell me exactly what happened there?
Absolutely.
Pickle.
So after First Constable Cody had radioed over the frequency to detain Mr. DicklePickel, I then informed Mr. DicklePickel that he was to turn around as he's being detained as part of our investigation, at which point he asked me why. I then again reinstated that it was just a precautionary measure as part of our investigation, as I was unsure what First Constable Cody had been told. From there, he proceeded to refuse completely, to which point he started to flee from us on foot, which then resulted in a foot pursuit with Mr. DicklePickel, at which point he then doubled back on us and struck First Constable Cody in the face with a closed fist, and then proceeded to run again. We proceeded probably about 600 meters, in which he tried to double back and then strike me. However, he missed. Within that time, members of the Victoria Police deployed a taser on Mr. DicklePickel, which was deemed successful, and the subject was placed into custody.
That's all, Your Honor, from Victorian Police. We rest that case. Just with the weeks with that one, Your Honor, I was looking at approximately 75 weeks.
I see. Alright, very good. Thank you very much. Does the prosecution rest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, thank you. Please take a seat. Defence, it's now your turn to present your case today. Please step forward. Now, you have 8 minutes.
Alright, do I go now?
Yes.
Alright, Your Honor, this pink paddle pop of a cop assumes that I have done these charges you mentioned. Alright, I can plead my innocence right now and I can say that the witness was bribed by this paddle pop officer. Now, their story is completely fake because I believe in the department of the Victorian Police Department, if that makes sense, right? How can they not catch me if I was running on foot and they have all these utilities to use? That's my big question, is if this story is true, then how could they not stop me earlier? This is obviously a big plot that this paddle pop lady officer has done, clearly brainwashing the lower ranked officer she's training, and clearly bribed the fucking, you know, the yellow man over there, the fucking highlighter person. Excuse my language, Your Honor. Yeah, this whole thing, she bribed him, and I'm innocent. Pardon my language.
Is that your entire testimony?
Yep.
Okay,
That's it.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. Please take a seat. Victoria Police, can you please look up this individual's information within the Victoria Roads database?
Yes,
And
sure.
please tell me, do they own a Lamborghini or a Bugatti?
Lamborghini or a Bugatti? Okay,
Correct.
Have a look. Lamborghini or a Bugatti?
It'll come up false, Your Honor.
No, they do not own any vehicles, Your Honor.
No
Never mind.
vehicles at all?
No, none on record.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, I've made my ruling in regards to assault. I'm going to explain that my ruling is based on the fact there are 2 sworn officers of police department here and 1 witness who has absolutely no gain here apart from them being assaulted in this case. And unfortunately, being within their job, sometimes it's an unfortunate thing that happens. So I am ruling in favour of Victoria Police today. Defendant will be found guilty on all charges. He's doing a runner. He's also going to be held in contempt. I'll wait for him to come back. Please go get him.
I didn't mean to run this far. Yep.
That's alright, go get him.
I want in.
Bloody travesty.
Like someone left the gate open.
This is what happens when you get randoms in the courthouse, but shoot. That's
And
right.
I didn't want to say it to his face, but he looks kind of like a Danny.
Yeah, it's got a serious case of the denitis.
I mean, he doesn't act like one. But he
No,
looks like one.
he did give it a shot. I wasn't going to give him a huge amount of weeks, but yeah. We're going to lock this door. Now, I don't think, because he escaped the police on foot, there's no actual charge in regards to any kind of evade in regards to foot chases, foot pursuits. It's only vehicles. I mean, that could come under resist, but I think there needs to be a slightly stronger charge than if you're trying to run away on foot. Oh, here we are.
Did they just lose in the camp?
Your Honor, we have units pursuing the vehicle.
Oh, he's in a vehicle, is he?
Defense
He
has taken off him.
has fled from us, yes. He's
Alrighty,
got a
so
pickup on the way.
here's what we're going to be doing. He's guilty on all charges. He
Yep.
is now going to be receiving 150 weeks, which is the maximum, because he's just pissed me off. He's also going to be getting a contempt of court. On that contempt of court charge is going to be $15,000, which is the maximum I can provide. And this is, again, for pissing me off. And when you catch him, and eventually you will, I'm sure you're going to charge him with evade.
Oh, yeah.
That may be a separate court matter because I can't rule on that, but he will be guilty for that. That's it.
Good. I've actually never done one, like a thing, like a court
What do
thing.
you
I've
mean?
never had the individual ran. You guys would do
Oh,
it?
I see. So in regards to this, you put out a warrant for his arrest, and that warrant would state that he's gone to court, and this is a warrant coming from Magistrate Woodman, who is myself, and he is going to be guilty. Then you put down how many weeks that particular person gets, how much they get charged, what they're getting charged with, and they have no say. They go straight to jail for those charges. If they're getting caught doing something else, and let's say, for example, you catch him for the evade, those charges get on top of what I've just charged him with. They are in addition to. If he wishes to take that one to court, that's fine, but he still goes to jail for the charges that we have just gone through today.
Beautiful. So I'll write that up now.
Yes.
Alright, it was... Hold on, I'll just get... Hey, recruit. Do you have a notepad on you?
I do.
I don't. Could you write exactly what he says? Can you tell me what you said again? Sorry.
Yeah, write that down, intern.
Recruit, get into it. Right. So I'll make it. Let me know when you want the next line. So it's guilty on all charges. For fleeing the court today, he is also going to be getting a contempt of court, not a lesser charge, but actual contempt of court.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be $15,000 charge, which is the maximum. For the amount of time he is going to receive in Port Phillip, it is 150 weeks total. Yeah. Time is based on the fact that he just did a runner and wasted all of our time. And he basically pissed me off.
Beautiful.
That's pretty much it. And
Alright.
as I said, any charges that he gets during this pursuit will go on top of what he is now charged with. So my weeks, this 150 weeks, and the dollar amount is completely separate to what he goes and does now.
Okay, so I'm just going to confirm, Your Honor, it's going to be guilty on all charges, which are also adding flee the courtroom and contempt of courts with $15,000 financial
evade.
penalty and evade. I'll fix it up in a second. And 150 weeks imprisonment in Port Phillip in total.
Make sure.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do all that.
My suggestion is also for this poor gentleman that got assaulted, is that you create a statutory declaration and have him contact one of our lovely sheriffs to start compensation procedures, criminal compensation, where he can take the defendant to court
we'll
for
do that one
those
for him.
charges and receive up to $36,000.
I actually believe they've got the individual.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm not sure if they've got him or if they've terminated.
Well, time will tell.
You got this to the guy who hit you with a rock for cash?
But yes, we need to print some things like that
He
out.
didn't hit him over the rock, he threatened to hit
made
him
the
over the rock.
threats of hitting me.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He
Alright,
bashed someone else.
I've given you the notepad page that I just tore out.
Beautiful. We'll write up this warrant now.
That it was
I have
emotionally
a picture.
disturbed,
I actually didn't even look at the picture.
but you can totally sue him.
I'll have a look at it though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's just a
No,
picture of
yeah.
him.
It's just
You
it's
can
just
do
him
him.
in
it.
jail with his mouth
You can
open.
get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Fantastic.
gobsmacked, mate.
He's
Gobsmacked.
gobsmacked. Fantastic. Excellent.
So we're gonna add the normal charges on, which is the court-issued ones, which is the not escaping. Actually, we could add escaping lawful custody on there. Technically
Escape lawful
speaking.
custody would be correct.
Yes. As well as evade. But the additional charges would be obviously making threats to kill, as well as what was the other one? Resist arrest and
assault
on
police.
police. Beautiful. We'll write that one up.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Excellent. No problem.
on,
Have a
Margaret.
good day.
Thank
too.
you, Your Honor. Enjoy the
Well,
rest of
thank
your
you.
afternoon.
You too. You too. Be safe out there.
Now,
Your Honor,
always.
I'll see you later as well.
Yes, I'll see you around, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. That took an interesting turn. Now, I wonder if there is a flea. Where are we? That's not what I wanted. Is there flea? There's not a flea. Is it a conduct? It might actually be a lesser charge that's not in here. Conduct. Annoying to others. Stalking, unlawful assembly, no. Geez, there's a lot of others. Murders. I don't know why murders are under other. They should have their own category. False report. Yeah, unfortunately it's not there. Alright, another one done and dusted. See you boys.